Hello, everyone. I hope you're all having a blessed Monday night. This is your daily news report and fourth stimulus check update. There are some new changes coming to Social Security. Lawmakers in Congress are trying to avoid a government shutdown, which could happen very soon. And if you're interested in entering this coming Friday's $100 Walmart gift card giveaway, please do make sure to watch until the end of this video. House Democratic leaders are still wrestling with a strategy to avoid a government shutdown and debt default, potentially delaying the release of a stopgap funding bill needed to keep federal agencies open. The release of their short-term spending bill, initially slated to debut Monday, may slip by one day, and that's according to people familiar with the discussions. Speaker Nancy Pelosi and her leadership team were expected to pair the two must-pass measures in an attempt to ratchet up pressure on GOP leaders, who have adamantly opposed voting to raise the debt limit. But the plan as of today, Monday morning, remained unclear as House lawmakers returned to Washington for the first time in roughly a month to tackle a sprawling legislative to-do list. Republican leaders have sternly warned their Democratic counterparts that they will refuse to cooperate on any bipartisan plan to neutralize the looming crisis over the nation's debt limit. Senior Democrats have been so far unwilling to acknowledge an alternative that does not require GOP votes. The majority party is eyeing a stopgap spending bill through December 10th, with December 3rd as another possible option. The majority party is eyeing a stopgap spending bill through December 10th, with December 3rd as another possible option, including billions of dollars in relief for hurricane-battered red states across the Southeast. They will have to pass some sort of spending measure by September 30th. Otherwise, the federal government will shut down. Some Republicans have said they're willing to back a continuing resolution with that extra aid, as long as Democrats drop their debt limit dare, which would mean ceding a major point of leverage.
Now, Madam President, on a related matter, Democrats have unified control of the Senate, the House, and the White House. Their strategy for all this transformational borrowing, spending, and tax hikes was deliberately designed to include no Republican input and to receive no Republican votes. Since Democrats decided to go it alone, they will not get Senate Republicans' help with raising the debt limit. I've explained this clearly and consistently for over 2 months. We do not have divided government. Democrats do not need our help. They have every tool to address the debt limit on their own, the same party line process they used to ram through inflationary spending in March and already plan to use once again this fall. Now look, this might inconvenience Democrats. It might delay their next reckless taxing and spending spree, but Democrats cannot risk the full faith and credit of our nation to serve their own partisan timelines. Democrats decided to govern alone. Their unified democratic government must put basic governing duties ahead of partisan wish lists. If they don't, the consequences for our country would be catastrophic. Senate Republicans would support a clean, continuing resolution that includes appropriate disaster relief and targeted Afghan assistance. We will not support legislation that raises the...
In a letter, Nancy Pelosi said to lawmakers, "The debt limit is a shared responsibility, and I urge Congress to come together in that spirit on a bipartisan basis, as it has in the past, to protect the full faith and credit of the United States." Republican leaders have insisted for months that Democrats control Congress and the White House, and therefore have the power to stave off a debt default on their own. But with such slim majorities in the House and Senate, many centrist Democrats are not comfortable with unilaterally owning an upfront increase in how much money the government can borrow. Likely, the only action allowed by the special budget maneuver that the party is using to pass President Biden's social spending bill. So everyone, Should Democrats use the budget reconciliation process to pass the new spending bill? Please leave your thoughts in the comments section below. Everyone, the key word for this video is peach. If you would like to enter my $100 Walmart gift card giveaway, please be subscribed to my channel, like this video, and comment below this keyword. Social Security's latest report on the status of the trust funds on which it relies to pay benefits has both good and bad news. The good news is that the funds have not been as hard hit by the crisis as was initially feared, due to the economic recovery that has taken place. The bad news is that the fund's depletion dates have moved up sooner, prompting a chorus of calls for Congress to act swiftly to correct the problem. This year's annual report moved up the projections for when the combined trust funds that pay retirement, survivors, and disability benefits will deplete their reserves to 2034. That is 1 year earlier than what had been projected last year. At that point, 78% of benefits would be payable. Social Security Administration Chief Actuary Stephen Goss said, "The concept is similar to running out of money in a savings account. At that point, the program would only have money to pay benefits based on the payroll taxes coming in at the time. The meaning of this is simply to tell Congress that we have shortfalls, that we will deplete our reserves. If you don't act, so act." Changes to fix the problem could include tax increases, benefit cuts, or a combination of both. But so far, Republicans and Democrats have not agreed on a way to approach the issue. One plan on the Democratic side, called the Social Security 2100 Act, which was last introduced in 2019 and had 209 co-sponsors. Notably, all of that support was from Democrats. Social Security relies on the Old Age and Survivors Insurance Trust Funds to pay retirement and survivors benefits. That fund is now expected to be depleted in 2033, that is 1 year earlier, at which point 76% of scheduled benefits will only be payable. The Disability Insurance Trust Fund, which pays disability benefits, will be payable until 2057, that is 8 years earlier than the last projection, when 91% of benefits will be payable. Those two funds will be able to pay benefits as scheduled until the year 2034, at which point just 78% of benefits will be payable. Experts said that fixes cannot come soon enough. One key reason for that is that the 2034 depletion date is very misleading. So everyone, are you worried that Social Security may be depleted before the year 2033? Please leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining me here tonight. I greatly appreciate it. If you would like to enter this coming Friday's $100 Walmart gift card giveaway, please subscribe to my channel, like this video, and comment below the keyword. Thank you so much, everyone, and have a very blessed Monday night.